Shoddy with NFL Network now on the Westwood One Radio Network. They are no longer coachless in Seattle. The Seahawks are hiring former Ravens defensive coordinator Mike Macdonald as their new head coach, with NFL Network insider Tom Pelissero reporting it will be a 6-year deal. Macdonald built the Ravens defense into a powerhouse this season. Baltimore had the league's top scoring defense and led the NFL in both sacks and takeaways. That leaves the Commanders as the only team with a head coach vacancy, and it won't be filled by Bobby Slowick. The Texans offensive coordinator has decided to stay in Houston despite interviewing for the head coach job in Washington. And the Bucs may turn to the team they beat in the playoffs for their next offensive coordinator. Tampa interviewed former Eagles OC Brian Johnson Wednesday for the job, replacing Dave Canales, who is the new head coach in Carolina. Current Bucs quarterbacks coach Thad Lewis will also interview for Tampa's OC job. This has been NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Getting your biggest tax refund from Jackson Hewitt can lead to some spirited reactions.
Jackson Hewitt!
Jackson Hewitt is so sure that you'll get your biggest refund that if they don't, you get your money back plus $100.
Jackson Hewitt!
And Jackson Hewitt also guarantees the accuracy of your return for life.
Hewitt!
So don't just sit there. For your biggest refund guaranteed, walk into a Jackson Hewitt today and dance out Jackson Hewitt!
At Grainger, we're for the ones who specialize in saving the day and for the ones who've mastered the art of keeping business moving. We offer industrial-grade supplies for every industry with same-day pickup and next-day delivery on most orders, all backed by real people ready to help. So you can get the right answers and products right when you need them. Call quickgrainger.com or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Well, I believe somewhere along the way I've mentioned that we are the Imperial Valley's AM 1230 KXO El Centro, California. Did I mention it's a Thursday? First day of February 2024. It's a leap year, so we get an extra day in February. Is that good? Is that bad? I don't know. Does it affect me? Not really. Well. Anyway, there will be 29 days in February this month. And, with February, just to give you an idea, the phases of the moon, yes, the lunar calendar and everything else, Ash Wednesday, February 14th. Oh, my, that's Valentine's Day. Do we see an issue here? No, I don't. Some people may, but, oh well. Anyway, yeah, Easter will be early this year. What's in the news? Well, it's our once and occasional feature, Crime Watch. A man in Los Angeles has been busted with at least $5 million worth of stolen shoes, including thousands of pairs of Nikes. This after a raid on a warehouse in Hollywood. $5 million worth of collectible Air Jordans. So what? About 4 pairs? Huh? Yeah. My grandson, JJ. JJ is a Special Olympics athlete. He's a superstar. And he's in just now getting underway with basketball. And JJ wanted Poppy to see about getting him some new basketball shoes. Oh, my. Basketball shoes. Have you seen the price? Oh, my. Yeah, JJ will get his new shoes. Maybe I can get this guy in L.A. to, we'll work on that. Oh, well. Coming up, we will celebrate some birthdays. We do that. And, one of the birthdays on our list, actor, comedian, I use those terms very loosely, for Pauly Shore. Pauly Shore is 56 today. His credits include the films Son-in-Law, Encino Man, and Biodome. Ah, boy, Pauly Shore. Some actors strive for Academy Awards or huge box office successes. Yeah, well, Pauly Shore is not that actor. Oh, boy. And speaking of, Adam Sandler. Yeah, well, okay, I'll give him credit. He's better than Pauly Shore, but then so am I. Adam Sandler's next film will be about outer space. And AM 1230 has learned it's all part of Sandler's career goal of sucking in every genre imaginable. Yeah, I think he can do that. Birthdays today. Well, let's celebrate with actor, comedian Garrett Morris. He's 87. Mike Campbell plays guitar with Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers, 74. Actor, writer, producer Billy Mumy. You remember him, the little boy on Lost in Space? He's 70. Actor Linus Roach, 60. Actor Sherilyn Finn is 59. Actor Brian Krause, 55. Actor Michael C. Hall is 53. And let's see, actor, singer Heather Morris, 37. And singer Harry Styles is 30. Coming up, local birthdays.
My name is Shelley Wilkinson, and I am an Imperial Valley Food Bank board member. Food has the power to fuel communities, especially among those struggling to find their next meal. As the main distribution center of donated food in Imperial County, we store, rescue, and purchase food in bulk to serve 25,000 people each month at over 30 locations. Join the fight against hunger and food insecurity in the Imperial Valley by donating online today at www.ivfoodbank.org.
Happy birthday, Nicole Santillan, Alfonso Ochoa, Marie Alvarez, Austin Ortega, Elizabeth Silva, Severa Cardenas, Richard Solario, Maribel Leyva, Joseph Medina, Diane Goff, Andres Gonzalez, Raquel Evangelist, Tavo Alvarez, Juanita Alvarez, Carl Chick, Santos Verdugo, Maggie Hart Hernandez, Leslie Mendoza, Mary Lou Lemus, Sabra Everhard, Brenda Martinez, Teresa Saldivar, Star Valentine Espinoza, Claudia Luz Valdez, and happy birthday, Benny Benavides from KXO. Well, also in the news, lots of things going on. Oh, my. An Amish horse and buggy were stolen from a Walmart parking lot while the family shopped. I didn't know the Amish could shop at Walmart. Yeah. Anyway, if caught, the thieves will be arrested and suspended. Okay, picture the army. Okay, yeah, you get it. We've got news. We're going to jump in with a look at World and California news headlines to begin with. All brought to you this morning by your friends at Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal Lock. They are your year-round comfort specialists.
CBS News Brief. U.S. officials say the president has approved plans to retaliate for Sunday's drone attack that killed 3 American service members in Jordan. CBS's David Martin at the Pentagon.
They're going to go after, among other things, Iranian facilities and personnel inside Iraq and Syria.
Central and Northern California dealing with the first of back-to-back storm systems, dumping heavy rain, whipping up powerful winds. Odyssey meteorologist Craig Allen.
A brief break is possible for Friday into early Saturday, but another atmospheric river will be setting itself up later into the weekend and continue through Sunday and maybe even the early portion of next week.
A new report from the WHO predicts a nearly 80% jump in global cancer cases by 2050. Dr. Tim Tiutan at Memorial Sloan Kettering.
Lung cancer, most common cause of cancer and most common cause of death worldwide. Cancer. One of the main issues is tobacco use.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer and get special pricing on cooling and heating tune-ups all year long. Call today to become a Lock Air Conditioning VIP customer at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock VIPs receive discounted service and maintenance, discounted repairs, and priority service with prompt service. Lock Air Conditioning is your local York dealer, but they repair it all. So when the need arises, don't hesitate to call Lock Air Conditioning at 760-93-LOCKE. That's 760-93-LOCKE. Lock, the only name in air conditioning for over 40 years. York, install with confidence. Contractor's license number 696216.
California Headline News, the state's emergency response system has been activated as that new storm system that began dousing the Northern California region Wednesday moves south.
On average, 1 to 3 inches for the southern part of the state, locally up to 5 inches across some of the southern mountains, mainly some of the higher elevations across Southern California.
Robert Hart with the National Weather Service saying the San Diego River will be among areas impacted by flooding along with other areas in the state. Much of the power restored to areas that lost electricity Wednesday in the Sacramento region. Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg apologizing to parents of children harmed by social media.
This is why we invest so much and are going to continue to ensure that no one has to go through the types of things that your families have had to suffer.
The apology coming during a hearing by the Senate Judiciary Committee about online child safety. Crime in Oakland forcing another business to close. Denny's shutting its doors for good, posting a sign on the door that says the safety of workers and guests is the top priority. Jeff Scott, California News.
World in California News headlines brought to you this morning by Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal. For repair, for replacement, call the experts, Lock Air Conditioning and Custom Sheet Metal.
The IRS is the most powerful collection agency on earth, and if you owe back taxes, the news isn't good. The IRS is raising the interest rate it charges on unpaid taxes, and further rate hikes are expected. Most people don't know it, but the IRS adds interest charges to your tax debts daily. So if you owe the IRS today, you'll owe even more tomorrow. And it doesn't stop until you get right with the IRS. The good news is getting right can start with one phone call to Optima Tax Relief, America's #1 tax relief firm. Optima's tax professionals specialize in the Fresh Start Initiative, a powerful IRS program that can save you thousands if you qualify. In fact, the experts at Optima have resolved over $1 billion in tax debt for their clients. Call now for a free consultation.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
And it's page one of the local news. Page one is a service of El Centro Motors Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations in the valley to serve you. At El Centro Motors, at the Imperial Valley Mall, and in the Brawley Auto Center. And we'll tell you about their mobile locations. Well, they come to you. Are you ready for the rain? Well, here's a chance. George Gale has some information.
Imperial County has sand and sandbags available at several fire stations in the valley, including Heber, Palo Verde, Nyland, and Winter Haven. City of El Centro will provide empty sandbags at El Centro Fire Station number 3 on North Waterman Avenue between 7:30 a.m. and 5:30 p.m. Today. Proof of residency is required, and there is a limit of 10 sandbags per household. Sandbags can be filled at 3 locations: parking lot at 4th and Olive, the parking lot at Carlos Aguilar Park, 1575 West Pico, and the parking lot at David Gomez Park and at South Hope and Fairfield Drive. Residents must bring their own shovels and manpower to fill the bags. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Well, there will be a special meeting of the Calipatria City Council. That meeting today at 11:30. And among the items on the agenda are a conference with labor negotiators to include the Calipatria Police Officers Association and firefighters, and conference with property negotiators. Also, the Calipat City Council will look at approving an amendment to a contract regarding the new park splash pad and Community Department of Parks and Recreation. KXO News Time is 7:42.
How about the next time you need service on your car? We come to you. Hi, this is Mike Allison for Real Central Motors and Quick Lane. Our mobile service vans are an extension of our dealership service lane. We will come to you for an oil change, filters, brakes, batteries, tire rotation, and so much more. Hey, while your car is just sitting there at work, we'll take care of your service needs, and it doesn't cost any extra. Schedule your appointment now at elcentralmotors.net. El Centro Motors Mobile Service Vans. What a great idea.
Well, it's the 17th Annual Air Show Gala, and it's set for next week. The Imperial Valley Regional Chamber of Commerce hosts the annual event. It'll be held Friday, February 9th. The gala held at the Naval Air Facility. Theme this year is Wings of Elegance. The gala features dinner, dancing, a silent auction, Naval Air Facility El Centro Sailor of the Year awards, and more. You can contact the Imperial Valley Regional Chamber for ticket information. Well, a Yuma woman has been sentenced to prison. Andrea Contreras, sentenced Tuesday of this week. Here's George.
She had been found guilty of shooting her boyfriend as he drove on Interstate 8. A Yuma resident was accused of following her boyfriend from Winter Haven and shooting him on Interstate 8 near the Quishon Casino. Sentencing had been scheduled for earlier this month, but was postponed at the request of the probation department. Tuesday, in the El Centro Court, it was announced that she would serve 32 years in prison with the possibility of parole. Contreras has 60 days to appeal the sentence. Her boyfriend was treated at the Yuma hospital, flown to Phoenix, where he underwent surgery and survived the shooting. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And in other news, the Holtville Carrot Festival, 77th annual festival, will kick off Friday night with the coronation event and the announcement of the Citizen of the Year. That'll take place at the Swiss Club. Next week, the events, to include the cookery contest, get underway. And a week from Saturday, it will be the parade. That's it for page one of the local news, a service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, 3 locations in the valley. Quick Lane, they service all makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. For that matter, they come to you. Let's talk Valentine's Day and the Peanut Patch in Yuma. The Peanut Patch, open Monday through Saturdays, closed on Sunday. And the Peanut Patch, what a great place for homemade chocolates. How about fresh English toffee? Made right there at the Peanut Patch. Pecan turtles. Well, the way to anyone's heart is through the Peanut Patch. You'll find things like yogurt-covered peanuts, raisins, and almonds. And don't forget, they have a great variety of gift packs. And these gift packs, they can be shipped to your friends and loved ones and your Valentine anywhere in the universe. The Peanut Patch. Give them a call or go online and order thepeanutpatch.com. It's the Peanut Patch, the perfect place for Valentine's shopping. The Peanut Patch in Yuma. Stay tuned. We've got page 2 of the local news and weather, all brought to you by Burgers and Beer, serving the best burgers in town. And don't forget the daily lunch specials Monday through Friday. And, of course, happy hour 3 till 6 p.m. daily. Well, the political season is kicking off with a series of candidate forums. Here's George Gale.
The forums are in collaboration between the Chamber of Commerce of Greater Brawley and the Coalition of Labor, Agriculture, and Business. First forum is next Wednesday. It will be featuring the candidates for Imperial County Supervisor District 2. Participating candidates are Martha Cardenas Singh, Ashley Bertuzzi, and Diana Garcia Ruiz. It will be held at the Imperial Valley College Building 2734 Lecture Hall from 6 p.m. to 7:15 p.m. Thursday, February 8th, will be the forum for the candidates for County Board of Supervisors District 3. It'll also be held at the IBC Lecture Hall beginning at 6 p.m. Participating candidates will be Margarita Peggy Price and Felipe Irigoyen. The forum for County Board will be held Monday, February 12th. It'll be held in the Brawley City Council chambers beginning at 6 p.m. Candidates include Ryan Kelly, Daniel Paramo, Raul Navarro, Yulil Golonzo Garza, and Gabriel Contreras. The forum for Imperial Irrigation District Division 4 Director will be held Thursday, February 15th at 6 p.m. It'll be held at the Calexico Women's Improvement Club at 320 Heber Avenue in Calexico. Candidates include Javier Gonzalez, Michael Anthony Jeffers, Jung Kim, Rodolfo Gitano Valdez, and Luis Pacheco. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Well, the City of El Centro Parks and Recreation Department is looking for suggestions for summer recreation programs. It's you can make your suggestions on an online survey. The survey available on the City of El Centro website. Deadline to complete the survey is February 9th. And the Pioneers Museum is ready, rain or shine. George Gale has more.
The Imperial County Historical Society has thanked the local Boy Scouts troop, 4070. The troop volunteered to help clean up the grounds of Pioneers Museum. It was in preparation for Pioneers Day this Saturday. Pioneers Museum's annual Pioneers Day starts at 10 Saturday morning. Admission is free. There will be hands-on activities and historical demonstrations, local entertainment, food vendors, and a lot more. Pioneers Museum is located 373 East Ayton Road in Imperial, across from Imperial Valley College. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And coming up, I've got to look at the weather.
Did you know that Burgers and Beer has happy hour every day from 3 to 6? With specials on select appetizers, beer specials, and more. Ask about drink specials all day with $5 drinks like Margarita Monday, Tonic Tuesday, Wind Down Wednesday, and Thirsty Thursday. Our weekday lunch specials include a soft drink from only $8 to $11. With tons of TVs, we've got you covered for any sport you want to watch. Burgers and Beer with 5 locations, proudly serving you, your family, and friends since 1985. Burgers and Beer for the best burger in town.
According to the National Weather Service, a cold front will sweep through the region today and tonight, bringing light to moderate rainfall across the entire area. Below normal temperatures are then expected for Friday through the weekend, with lingering shower activity. After a brief period of drier conditions later this weekend into Monday, yet another weather system is expected to bring widespread rainfall to the region during the latter half of next week. 72 the high in the valley yesterday, 50 our overnight low. Showers mainly afternoon today. Look for a high near 62. South wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming north this afternoon. There is a 90% chance of precipitation, with amounts between 1/10 and 1/4 of an inch possible. Tonight, a 30% chance of showers, mainly before 7 p.m. It'll be partly cloudy with a low around 48. South-southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour. Friday, sunny with a high near 67. Southwest wind 15 to 20 miles an hour, gusting as high as 30 miles an hour. Saturday, sunny with a high near 67. West wind about 15 miles an hour, gusting as high as 25 miles an hour. Mostly sunny on Sunday with a high near 67. South-southeast wind about 5 miles an hour, then becoming east. 53 degrees, 82% relative humidity. Right now, the wind is calm. Local news, page 2, brought to you by Burgers and Beer, the place for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or all three every day. Bring the family, meet your friends at Burgers and Beer.
Let's talk about it. Bringing community mental health issues to your radio. Listen each Sunday morning to KXO AM 1230 at 7 a.m. or on Sunday evening at 7 p.m. on FM 107.5. Or log on to kxoradio.com for a podcast of the show in its entirety. This program is produced by the Public Affairs Department of KXO AM 1230 and FM 107.5. Let's Talk About It is presented as a public service of Imperial County Behavioral Health Services.
And it's sports time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, an affiliate of the Scripps Health Network, working together to provide you the best care. NBA action last night, and there was a bunch. The Heat hammered the Kings 115-106. Clippers, they dunked the Wizards 125-109. Cavaliers got by the Pistons 128-121. Bulls beat the Hornets 117-110. Elsewhere, the Pelicans, they rolled over the Rockets 110-99. Timberwolves beat up on the Mavericks 121-87. Magic, they beat the Spurs 108-98. Thunder topped the Nuggets 105-100. Suns, they slipped by the Nets 136-120. And the Trailblazers over the Bucks 119-116. And in college hoops, Iowa superstar Caitlin Clark added to her growing collection of milestones last night. Yeah, she moved into second place in the NCAA women's scoring. And, well, she's a player. We'll be back with more.
Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District, ready to serve you and your family for all of your healthcare needs. Let our team of dedicated physicians guide you on your journey to better health. Pioneers is a recognized leader in healthcare and has more than 10 health centers and clinics throughout the Imperial Valley. When the need arises, don't hesitate to come and see us. We have services and locations in Calexico and Raleigh, and of course, our award-winning hospital, Pioneers Memorial. For more information on all Pioneer services, visit www.pmhd.org today.
Well, let's take a look at small ball. Are you ready? Spring training gets underway, in about 10, 12 days? Mm-hmm. Free agent reliever Wandy Peralta and the San Diego Padres have agreed to a $16.5 million 4-year contract. The deal, pending a physical exam, has not been finalized. The 32-year-old left-hander spent the last 3 seasons with the Yankees. He went 4-2 with 4 saves and a 2.83 ERA in 63 appearances last year. The Padres adding bullpen arms, still need a couple of starters. Meanwhile, Justin Turner has reportedly found a new team to play for. Yes, Major League Baseball Network reported that Turner, a designated hitter, has agreed to a 1-year, $13 million deal with the Toronto Blue Jays. Yeah, and, it's an incentive-loaded contract as well. Turner heading to the Jays after he opted out of his contract with the Red Sox. Don't forget, we've got the Super Bowl. It's not this Sunday. No. It's a week from Sunday, and we've got game on AM 1230 KXO. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you by Pioneers Memorial Healthcare District. Log on to pmhd.org for more information about Pioneers.
The second Packers mini storage auction in Brawley will be held this Saturday at their Brawley facility at 665 Old Highway 111, starting with pre-registration at 8:30 a.m. and the live auction at 9 a.m. If you need more information, call 1-760-352-7960. Don't miss Packers Mini Storage Public Auction this Saturday, February 3rd at 9 a.m. in Brawley.
And right now, it's time to take a look at financial news and a brief look at the weather. All brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you and your property. By the way, they offer live scan fingerprinting to the public. Russian assets frozen in Europe accounts are generating billions of dollars in interest payments that could be diverted to help repair Ukraine's war-torn economy. And the European Union just took a step closer to doing that after Russia's invasion of Ukraine 2 years ago now. Western countries froze nearly half of Moscow's foreign reserves, and the EU is looking at shipping the interest on those reserves to Ukraine. Elsewhere, it seems as though Disney, Hulu, and a number of other streaming companies are saying, hey, enough already with the sharing of passwords. Yeah, they're going to crack down and update their user agreements. Elon Musk says Tesla shareholders will vote immediately on quitting Delaware for Texas. Stung by the Delaware court ruling earlier this week that struck down his record Tesla pay package, Musk says he is seeking shareholder approval to incorporate the company in Texas. Soon after Tuesday's ruling about the 2018 salary package worth about $51 billion at a current stock price, Musk put up a poll on X asking if Tesla should move its registration from Delaware to Texas, where it is already headquartered. Yeah, poor guy doesn't have enough. We got to set up a GoFundMe account. So on Wall Street right now, U.S. stocks are recovering a bit. The Dow right now up 11.5 points at 38,161. The S&P 500 up 14 at 48.59. The NASDAQ up 63 points at 15,226. Gold up 30 cents an ounce. Oil up 80 cents a barrel.
Hi, this is Jason Jackson, owner of Southwest Security. 2 years ago, I opened Southwest Postal, offering you 24-hour access 365 days a year. So if you're tired of dealing with the inconvenience of our post office hours and you would like to be able to get your mail when you want, Saturdays, Sundays, holidays, in the middle of the night, then come visit us at Southwest Postal with 24-hour staff. Plus, we're also your local FedEx, DHL, and Postal Service Center. We even offer text message and email notification when you receive your mail. Southwest Postal at the corner of 4th and Heil in El Centro.
It will be cloudy today with showers, mainly afternoon. Look for a high temperature near 62, south wind about 5 miles an hour, becoming north this afternoon. The chance of precipitation, 90%. And the amounts between 1/10 and 1/4 of an inch possible. Tonight, partly cloudy with a low around 48, southeast wind 5 to 10 miles an hour, a 30% chance of showers, mainly before 7 p.m. Friday, sunny with a high near 67, southwest wind 15 to 20 miles an hour, becoming northwest in the later in the morning. Winds could gust as high as 30 miles an hour. Right now, we have 53 degrees, 81% relative humidity, the wind calm. Financial news and the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, offering 24-hour-a-day post office boxes at Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro.
More than 80 million Americans depend on AM radio for their news, traffic, weather, sports, and a community connection. It's the backbone of the emergency alert system, keeping us safe in dangerous times. It's critical that we keep AM radio in cars, because when cell and internet services are down, this free emergency service could be your only lifeline. Text AM to 52886 and tell Congress we need AM radio in cars. This message furnished by the National Association of Broadcasters.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO, El Centro, on AM 1230. KXO.
Hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Steve Kathan. The president will not tolerate attacks on American troops, and neither will I.
Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin moments ago as the Pentagon readies a retaliation for the drone attack in Jordan that killed 3 Americans.
We will take all necessary actions to defend the United States, our interests, and our people. And we will respond when we choose, where we choose, and how we choose.
U.S. officials say plans have been approved for a series of strikes over a number of days against targets, including Iranian personnel and facilities inside Iraq and Syria. And Austin spoke about his prostate cancer treatment and hospitalization that was kept secret for days.
We did not handle this right. I did not handle this right. I should have told the president about my cancer diagnosis. I should have also told my team and the American public. And I take full responsibility.
Flooding and power outages already an issue in parts of California, which is getting blasted by a storm system packing rain and strong winds. Roberta Smith lives in Ventura County.
For the first storm, I'm praying it's going to be okay. The second storm, I'm sort of worried. I sandbagged my shop, just hope the water doesn't rise the creek any more than it is.
Forecasters say Sunday's storm could be even more intense. There's an investigation at the airport in Boise, Idaho, where a private hangar under construction collapsed, killing 3 people. Fire Chief Aaron Hummel.
The accident did not impact air operations. We maintained fire protection coverage during the incident for the aircraft that were coming and going during the incident.
A Russian court has ordered a detained Russian-American journalist to be held in jail for 2 more months pending her trial on charges of failing to register as a foreign agent. Alsu Kurmasheva works for Radio Free Europe, Radio Liberty. On the Health Watch, CBS's Cammie McCormick tells us
the World Health Organization says there will likely be a 77% increase in new cancer cases by the year 2050. The International Agency for Research on Cancer cites tobacco, alcohol, obesity, and air pollution as some of the top factors, and says 1 in 5 people will develop cancer in their lifetimes.
Up for auction in London. The guitar Mark Knopfler played on the Dire Straits hit Money for Nothing just sold for over $750,000. The entire collection of more than 100 of his guitars and amps went for more than $10 million.
Wall Street. Right now, the Dow is down 18 points. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
My name is Dustin. I'm the head designer for Cody James Black Boots, and this is Behind the Design with Boot Barn. The objective with this new line was basically to create a collection of boots that were going to be elevated, quality made, using the finest materials and craftsmanship available. Some of the key quality construction details that carry throughout the line would be premium cowhide lining, hand-nailed leather soles, and simplistic design. Cody James Black, only at Boot Barn.
It seems like everywhere you look right now, someone is sick. This year, prepare your family for airborne invaders with Navage Nasal Care. Navage sucks out viruses, dust, and other airborne particles, all the stuff that gets trapped in your nose, making you miserable. Even better, Navage is HSA, FSA eligible. Navage is available online at Navage.com or Walmart, Walgreens, CVS, and Rite Aid. Navage, Navage. Clean nose, healthy life.
Donations are pouring in to replace a decimated statue of groundbreaking baseball icon Jackie Robinson.
The total raised just through one online fundraiser surpassed $145,000, well in excess of the estimated $75,000 value of the bronze statue that was cut from its base in a park in Wichita, Kansas. His son, David Robinson.
When we clearly see a need, clearly see a wrong, we're ready to jump in to rectify that issue.
Police continue searching for those responsible for the vandalism. Jim Crisula, CBS News.
The NBA is expanding its June player draft to 2 nights. The league says it will give teams a chance to regroup after round 1 and give more of a showcase for the players in round 2. The NFL draft is 7 rounds over 3 days. Iowa's Caitlin Clark became the top scorer in Big Ten Conference history and moved into number 2 spot in NCAA women's history. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio.
I always have my music on.
With Carroll Buckley.
I can't go a day without it.